Hello there, Joey Joe Maguire, once again in my favourite Wetherspoons pub, which is the Wibbersdown Inn, and that's in Wimbledon, South London. I have £2 for you today. This first one, as always, written in the early hours of this morning. In fact, both poems that I'm about to deliver were done in the early hours. This one, the first one, is called A Letter to Mark. It could have been me reacting to the memory of an accent from years ago. And maybe I had bias that could have grown from fear, a thick, layered bias for my protection. But I did hear a stoic voice, confident and yet restrained, to hide herself from view, especially mine. After all said and done, we all have things to hide. I tried hard to appease, to avoid conflict, but I was at a disadvantage. She had control, and I was never going to win, as she constantly preempted not only my thoughts, but everything I said, my words misinterpreted as my train of thought vaporized through interruption after interruption. The sad thing was that I really did need her, but as she covered her back, she could not see how I needed her to understand. Not her fault. We are all born with blind spots. We had both been destroyed, as our lives ran parallel in the same city. I was a volunteer in acceptance. She was a victim of her birthplace and in denial. I tried hard to explain myself, but she had all my answers tattooed on the tip of her tongue, and her help would come with a price tag, the heavy cost of compliance. It may have been better had I not mentioned you, but I succumbed to my frustration because she needed to know the level of my suffering and the depth of my gratitude. What is it they say? A migraine is a headache until you've had one, and she'd never had a migraine. But of course she had suffered and thought it was her right to know it all. But there were many questions that defied logic, to which she had no answers. It is true she'd been around the block many times, and in comparison I had only gone around twice, but those excursions were enough to last me a lifetime, though truth be known, my eyes were tightly shut with fear. Today I was kind to her. I felt I had to be, because I knew deep down her heart was in the right place. She wanted to help. But I knew the truth would hurt her, and so I lied. And why should I feel guilty? Because in the real scheme of things, does it really matter if a man feels he has to lie?